Welcome to Fall from Afar. This is episode 1. We're going to try some bánh tráng nướng today. Before we start cooking, let's take a shot real quick. I want you guys to know that this is a religious tradition, all right? When you start cooking. So let's go. All right, first we're gonna start with some green onions. Mix with a little bit of cilantro. Don't be shy with the green onion and cilantro. Asian dishes love herbs, spices. Next thing you know is you're gonna put this over. Choose a side that's not too hot. It won't burn your rice sheet. Crack the egg inside. All right. Get your spoon. Start whipping it around. Make sure you keep turning the rice sheet. Jesus, my finger's burning. All right, all right, all right. All right. Sprinkle some of this dry pork up in here. Don't be shy with that. I'll tell you guys what, it's already smelling real good. All right. You don't need to fly back to Vietnam for this. And we're in Oklahoma. All right. Yeah. If your hands ain't burnt, then you know it ain't good. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Ooh, oh. First week of September, and it's 90-something degrees in Oklahoma. This is the first. Woo! Oh! If cooking is your passion, I'll tell you guys what, anyone can cook. It may not be good, but just make it look good. I don't know if this tastes good, but it looks good. Oh yeah. Can we get the plate? Thank you. All right, y'all. Rice sheet is getting real crunchy. Egg is cooked. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna call this one done. Look at that. That's a Vietnamese pizza right there. All right, so we're back for a second pizza. Again, let's start with a drink. I just want to let you know, this is Plain Living 15. Tastes delicious with some bánh tráng nướng. One of my favorite scotch. But again, before we start making another pizza, let's take a shot. That's phenomenal. All right. So remember, you can buy this at any Asian store. They're typically called rice paper. $1, $1.29, $1.59 depending on the size. They're very, very cheap to buy. So before I put this on the grill, I have my mixture here. Some people have mix their herbs, but I went ahead and mixed it just to make it faster and easier. You have a combination of green onions, some cilantro, fresh eggs, mixed with a little bit of salt and then black pepper, right? That's all there is to it. So before you go in, let's rub this little rice paper down so it doesn't get too burnt. Let's get this rice paper wet and juicy, you know? Yeah. But the whole goal to this is to make this crunchy enough to where when you bite it, you hear that sound. that phenomenal sound. So once you roll it, don't be afraid, slap it in. All right, all right, all right. So I'm gonna start putting some seasoning in, okay? Disregard that sound. That was just the wind from Oklahoma. It's knocking stuff over like it usually does. So as you can see, what I'm doing here is I'm just spreading our ingredients. If you look into this little charcoal grill we have here, all of the charcoal set to one side where you have the hottest heat. And over here we have about medium-sized heat where we can actually control this rice paper. Man, this one real good. But we'll make it work, we'll make it work. Ain't no thing. Again, this is home cooking, anything can go. We're not professional, we're just little home chef. Trying to duplicate some flavors, you know. Oh, there we go, that's what I'm talking about. It's starting to get crunchy, all right. This one rolled up, so there's nothing I can do about that. I'm gonna still add in some more eggs. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here's a secret ingredient. This is dry pork. We have a sweet dry pork and we have a salty dry pork. I'm gonna do a combination of both, all right? There we go. Sorry, looking phenomenal, y'all. Yeah. Highly recommend gloves. Without gloves, I don't think I can stick my fingers in here and rotate this pizza. Haha, pizza. Vietnamese pizza, that's what we call them. Wow, that's grilling up. You know, far from afar, love to drink. They're going to live it. I was told by some people inside to make this more crunchy. So I'm gonna leave this in here a little bit longer. But it's personal preference, it's up to everybody. If you want it more crunchy, go for it. If you want it soft and chewy, I would take it out now. I just added some eggs in, so I'm gonna cook this bad boy through. And that's all there is to it. There's nothing hard about this. It's just really easy setup. It took me probably 20 minutes to get all this ready. You buy this at the store already prepped. So what you see here is what we're gonna do next. This is some quail eggs. We're gonna use smaller rice paper for this. Since the quail eggs are not so big, they're very small. But they do produce a very distinctive flavor from my personal experience. All right, y'all see this rice paper getting burnt? Because we got some hard critics inside. All right, all right, all right. Put this to the side a little bit. My finger's getting burnt too. Dang. Like I say, battle scars, y'all. Right. Man, I'll tell you what. I could probably eat about 3 of this, maybe 4. Depending on how I feel, how happy I am, how much Glenlivet I got in. Woo! That is a good looking pizza, y'all. Vietnamese pizza. Alright. Got a little bit of raw egg right here. Ain't no thing. Let's flip this pan upside down. Make this a little bit crunchy. Oh, this is crunchy. So, take a look at this. Gorgeous color. We got some egg, medium rare, you know, cooked, dried in the middle. If I flip this over right now and bend it, you guys gonna hear that crunch. Oh yeah. And that's a Vietnamese pizza, y'all. All right, so this is gonna be our third, if I can count, our third rice paper. We're gonna do a smaller version of this, and we're gonna use quail egg, all right? So again, before I start, you know, far from afar likes to drink. I'm gonna pour yourself another glass, especially when it's something good. Cheers, fam. Oh man. All right, guys. So as you can tell, this rice paper is a lot smaller. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pretty much do the same thing, but I'm gonna use quail egg. Most of the main ingredients people use, especially in Đà Lạt, Vietnam, they use dry, salty shrimp. I don't have that here. I didn't buy it. I forgot. It's cool. But we have quail eggs. Look at that, man. Quail eggs in Oklahoma. Ain't that cute? All right. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put some of this bad boy up in here. We're gonna put a mixture. Get it soft and juicy. Oh man, look at that sauce go down. I'm gonna throw this straight up into the grill. Make sure you get the side that's not hot. Crack yourself some quail egg. Don't be shy with it. Y'all see this? Just don't want to cooperate, but it's all right. We make it work. We'll make it. Again, I'm using a very small rice paper this time. All right. Just lay it right on top of the grill. Don't be shy with it. Oh yeah, look at that. Put your ingredients on top. Rub, rub, rub. Spread, spread, spread. All right, all right, all right. Again, some more. Rub, rub, rub. Spread, spread, spread. Quail egg, y'all. Oh, Lord, look at that. Oh, we got a double egg. Double yolk. Man. Someone's making sure we eat good today. All right, all right. While that's cooking, you know what we're not side of? Some Glenlivet. Cheers, fam. All right, while that's cooking, we're gonna make sure we spread this around. Keep spreading it, keep spreading it. Make sure you cover every corner, every edges. Well, there's no corner in circles. And our secret ingredient is a dry pork. That's what brings the flavor together. It depends on what you add. You can add some hot dogs in here. I see some crazy ingredients, bacons, hot dogs, but we're gonna stick to the traditional, the dry pork. Now, if I own a restaurant and I dazzle this up and razzle this up, I could probably sell this little thing for probably $7.50. This cost me no more than 10 cents to make. All of this ingredients, if you add all the ingredients into this thing, it's probably no more than 10, 15 cent max. It tastes good, it's cheap, it's fun to make, and it's something new. The flavor is not strong where nobody can enjoy it. It's just mild. And that's what makes this dish very interesting. You guys can all do this at home. If you have a charcoal grill, I highly recommend charcoal grill. Don't use gas. Charcoal grills brings out a really good flavor to rice paper. You can all do this at home, very, very easy. Have your wife, have your loved one, have your kids cut your onions, because I can't cut green onions. It makes me cry. And real men don't cry. So, my wife cut the onions. I'm over here just cooking it. She doesn't like the grill. I love the grill. I don't mind. That's all there is to it. You bring this in, you make about 20 of this little Vietnamese pizza. You know what? You're gonna have a good time. It's a party. It is a straight party. Because why? People tend to not make this in America. I don't know why. We're far from afar. We're trying to eat the ingredients we ate back in our home country. And this is one of them. Now, I will tell you this. If my wife and my nieces can eat some shrimp paste, I would throw some up in there. That's what I remember from my village. There used to be this person that used to sell this in a very small stall that she had on the street. And she would do the same thing, but what she would add in is a little bit of shrimp paste mixed with sugar and a little bit of lime. And she would rub this all around. And that is Quay Huong. That was phenomenal. This is still phenomenal. And it's still good. Gus, you know what? You can't beat home cooking. No, sir. Home cooking is where it's at. So what I'm gonna do is, if you can zoom in a little bit, please, cameraman. I'm gonna go from where it's not too hot to the middle, so I can burn that rice paper real quick, get it real crispy. Everything is cooked, everything looks good to go, but we're just getting that rice paper real crispy. But I'm gonna flip it so you guys can see the bottom. Look at that. Ain't that gorgeous? Man, something you take home to your mama. All right, we're just gonna keep on flipping it. Don't be shy with it. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I think Gordon Ramsay would approve of this if he knows how to eat Asian food. I don't know about him, but I approve of it. Trying my first one, it was good. All right, guys, we're just gonna rotate it. That's all we're doing. We're just rotating it, trying to not get it too burnt. The family inside wants it crispy, or extra crispy, I would say. So, you know, we're just trying to make people happy. All right, guys. Man, I'll tell you what, it smells real good. Even with this wind kicking in, I can still smell this. Checking the bottom, making sure it looks good. Let me make sure before I put it on the plate and I bring it in. Yeah, it's good. It's good, y'all. All right. I want to serve this to the family. This is what I call edible. If you have a hard critic for a family member, I'll tell you what, this will make them happy. All right, let's bring it in. Cut.